They emerged in the mists of time from all cultures of the globe. Men coming together for a common purpose and hiding their symbols, rituals, and goals in secrecy. They have influenced world events, controlled governments and religions, and entered popular culture through their symbols. Do they control the world? Do they run the religious institutions? Are they in government? What does the future hold for them? This is the story of secret societies, from the Opus Dei and the Freemasons to the Knights Templar and Illuminati. But don't tell anybody. There are many reasons why people need to group together. One reason is that it allows people to pool their resources. When people are in a group, they can share resources, which can help everyone in the group to survive and thrive. Another reason why people need to group together is for protection. When people are in a group, they can watch each other's backs and help to protect each other from danger. This is especially important in times of war or conflict. Yet another reason why people need to group together is for companionship. When people are in a group, they can interact with each other and form bonds of friendship or even love. This companionship can be a great source of support and comfort, especially in times of trouble. So, as you can see, there are many good reasons why people need to group together. Whether it's for resources, protection, or companionship, grouping together can be beneficial for everyone involved. And one way people have come together is in secret. And one big reason they do so is for power. But what exactly is a secret society? A secret society is a group of people who share a common goal or purpose, but keep it hidden from the general public. The members of a secret society typically meet in secret locations, wear special clothing or symbols, and use coded language to communicate with each other. The term secret society is often used to describe organizations that are allegedly involved in criminal activity, such as the mafia. But there are many other kinds of secret societies, both good and bad. Some secret societies are formed for the purpose of advancing a particular political or social agenda, while others are simply social clubs for like-minded individuals. There is a long history of secret societies, dating back to ancient times. Some of the most famous secret societies include the Freemasons, the Knights Templar, and the Illuminati. The Freemasons are a secret society that was founded in the early 18th century. The Freemasons have been accused of everything from Satan worship to murder. But the truth is that they are, for the most part, simply a charitable organization that does good works. The Freemasons have their own unique rituals and symbols, and membership is open to men of all races and religions. The Knights Templar were a secret society of warrior monks who fought in the Crusades. The Templars were accused of heresy and dissolved by the Pope in the 14th century, but their legend lives on. The Templars were said to be experts in the art of war, and they were said to possess great wealth. The Illuminati is a secret society that was founded in the 18th century. The Illuminati is said to be a group of powerful individuals who control the world's financial, and political systems. The Illuminati is said to be involved in a variety of conspiracies, including the assassination of JFK. Secret societies have always been a source of fascination for the general public. The allure of secrecy and mystery is hard to resist, and the possibility that these organizations might be up to something sinister is even more intriguing. Whether you believe in the power of secret societies or not, there is no denying that they have played an important role in history. There are many reasons why people join secret societies. Some people join because they are looking for a sense of belonging and community. Others join because they are seeking power or influence. Still others join because they want to further a particular agenda or cause. Whatever the reason, joining a secret society can be an incredibly rewarding experience. Secret societies offer members a chance to tap into hidden knowledge and power. They also provide a forum for networking and socializing with like-minded individuals. For many people, the appeal of a secret society lies in its exclusivity. Membership is often by invitation only, and members are typically sworn to secrecy about the group's activities. This air of mystery can be very intoxicating. Of course, not all secret societies are benign. Some are involved in illegal activities, such as drug trafficking or money laundering. Others are involved in more nefarious activities, such as political assassination or terrorism. So why do people join secret societies? Ultimately, it is up to the individual. Some people are attracted to the power and influence that secret societies can offer. Others are simply curious about the hidden knowledge that these groups possess. Still others join for the sense of camaraderie and community that these groups provide. Whatever the reason, joining a secret society is a very rewarding experience, both mentally and financially. There are secret societies in every culture, each with their own unique purpose and history. While some of these organizations are shrouded in mystery, others are more open about their activities. Here is a look at some of the most famous secret societies from around the world and how they prefer to be seen by society. The Freemasons are perhaps the most well-known secret society in the world. This fraternal organization was founded in the early 18th century and has since spread to nearly every country in the world. Freemasonry is based on the principles of brotherhood, morality, and charity. Members of this organization often perform good deeds in their communities without seeking recognition or reward. The Illuminati is another well-known secret society. This organization was founded in the 18th century in Germany. The Illuminati's stated goal is to promote enlightenment and individual freedom. This society is believed to have a significant influence on world events. The Skull and Bones is a secret society at Yale University in the United States. This organization was founded in 1832 and has been shrouded in mystery ever since. The Skull and Bones is believed to be involved in many aspects of American life, including politics, business, and the media. The Bilderberg Group is a secret society that meets annually to discuss world affairs. This organization is made up of some of the most powerful people in the world, including business leaders, politicians, and media moguls. The Bilderberg Group is believed to have a significant influence on world events. These are just a few of the most famous secret societies in the world. Each of these organizations has a unique history and purpose. While some are more open about their activities than others, all of these groups have been the subject of much speculation and intrigue. There are numerous secret societies connected to religions, and it is a familiar list. The most well-known and controversial is the Catholic organization Opus Dei. Other examples include the Masons, the Illuminati, and the Knights Templar. While some of these organizations are simply social clubs, others are accused of engaging in criminal activities or using their power to manipulate religious leaders. Opus Dei is a Catholic organization that has been accused of everything from brainwashing its members to engaging in political intrigue. Founded in Spain in 1928, Opus Dei now has over 90,000 members in 83 countries. While the organization claims to simply be a way for Catholics to live their faith more deeply, critics allege that Opus Dei is a cult that uses brainwashing and manipulation to control its members. The Masons are a fraternity that has been accused of using its power and influence to control the world. The Masons now have over 6 million members worldwide. The organization is known for its secretive rituals and its alleged connections to powerful people and organizations. While the Masons claim to be a charitable and philanthropic organization, critics allege that the group is actually a secret society that is involved in everything from political intrigue to the occult. The Illuminati is a secret society that is said to control the world. Founded in the 18th century, the Illuminati is a small group of elites who are said to have immense power and influence. The group is rumored to be involved in everything from the assassination of JFK to the 9/11 attacks. While the Illuminati claim to be a force for good, critics allege that the group is actually an evil cabal that is bent on world domination. The Knights Templar is a Catholic military order that was founded in the 12th century. The Templars were originally charged with protecting Christian pilgrims in the Holy Land, but the order soon became embroiled in controversy. The Templars were accused of heresy and of engaging in forbidden practices, such as idol worship and sexual misconduct. In 1307, the Templars were destroyed by the King of France, and their assets were seized by the Church. Are secret societies connected to governments? This is a question that has been asked for centuries, and one that still remains largely unanswered. There are many theories and no concrete evidence to support any one theory over another. The truth may never be known, but that doesn't stop people from speculating. There are numerous secret societies that have been rumored to be connected to government, including the Illuminati, the Freemasons, and the Knights Templar. Each of these organizations has been accused of having a hidden agenda and working behind the scenes to manipulate events and control the population. Whether or not these claims are true is impossible to say for sure. However, there is no denying that these organizations have a long history and wield a great deal of power and influence. It's also worth noting that many of the world's most powerful leaders have been members of secret societies. Are secret societies connected to governments? It's hard to say for certain, but the evidence does seem to suggest that there is a connection, especially as many members of governments are also members of secret societies. Whether or not this connection is sinister or benign is up to debate. Are secret societies seen in art and culture? Yes, secret societies are definitely seen in art and culture. They are usually depicted as being very powerful and influential, often controlling the world from behind the scenes. Sometimes they are shown as being evil, while other times they are just seen as being very mysterious. One of the most famous examples of a secret society in art and culture is the Illuminati. This group is often associated with having a lot of power and influence, and is often thought to be controlling the world. They are often depicted as being very secretive and mysterious, and are usually shown as being very powerful and influential. Another example of a secret society in art and culture is the Freemasons. This group is also often associated with having incredible power and reach, and is also often thought to be controlling the world. So yes, secret societies are definitely seen in art and culture. They are often seen as being very powerful and influential. What are the biggest secret societies in history? The world is full of secrets, and some of those secrets are kept by some of the most powerful organizations in the world. Secret societies. While the existence of secret societies has been debated for centuries, there is no denying that these organizations have played a significant role in shaping history. From the Freemasons to the Illuminati, secret societies have been behind some of the most influential events in history. So, what are the biggest secret societies in history? Here are 10 of the most influential and controversial secret societies of all time. We shall begin with the Freemasons. The Freemasons are perhaps the most well-known secret society in the world. This fraternal organization was founded in the early 18th century and has since grown to become one of the largest and most influential secret societies in history. The Freemasons have been involved in a number of controversies throughout their history, with many believing that the organization is involved in a number of conspiracies. Nevertheless, the Freemasons continue to be a powerful and influential force in the world today. Of course, we have to include the Illuminati. This organization is shrouded in mystery, and there is much debate about its true purpose and goals. However, It is generally agreed that the Illuminati is a powerful and influential secret society that has been involved in a number of significant historical events. The Illuminati is also believed to have close ties to other secret societies, such as the Freemasons. Not a typical secret society, the Knights Templar have a very big role in the world of secrets, politics, and religion. The Templars were accused of heretical practices, and many of their members were tortured and killed. The order was reborn in the 20th century as a charitable organization. The Templars were skilled warriors, and their base in Jerusalem became a fortress against Muslim attacks. The order also established a network of financial and logistical support that helped keep the Crusaders supplied with food, weapons, and reinforcements. The Templars became wealthy and influential, and their power aroused the jealousy of other military orders and the church hierarchy. In 1307, King Philip IV of France, who was deeply in debt to the Templars, orchestrated a series of arrests of Templar knights in France. Many of the knights were tortured and killed, and the order was disbanded in 1312 by Pope Clement V. The Templars were accused of heretical practices, including idol worship, blasphemy, and sexual misconduct. These charges were probably fabricated, but they served to blacken the Templars' reputation and justify their suppression. The modern Templars claim to continue the order's tradition of helping those in need, and they also work to promote religious tolerance and understanding. However, the Knights Templar have in fact become one of the most powerful and influential secret societies in the world. The organization continues to be shrouded in mystery and controversy. One of the most scary and oppressive secret societies, and one fostered by the Catholic Church, the Opus Dei, are everywhere. Opus Dei is a secret society that is affiliated with the Catholic Church. This organization was founded in the 1930s and is supposedly dedicated to the personal sanctification of its members. Opus Dei, Latin for Work of God, is a personal prelature of the Catholic Church that teaches that everyone is called to holiness and that ordinary life is a path to sanctity. The group was founded in 1928 by Saint Jose Maria Escriva and has about 90,000 members worldwide. Opus Dei teaches that sanctity is possible for all people, regardless of their state in life, and that everyone is called to personal sanctity and apostolate. The group has a strong emphasis on personal prayer and commitment to the Catholic Church. Its members are lay people, priests, and bishops who live in their own homes and work in their own professions, who dedicate themselves to the Church and to spreading the gospel. The Opus Dei prelature is made up of two parts: the Priestly Society of the Holy Cross, which is made up of diocesan priests who have been incarnated into the prelature, and the Lay Fraternity of Opus Dei, which is made up of lay people who are affiliated with the prelature. The Opus Dei prelature is governed by a prelate who is appointed by the Pope and by a general council, which is made up of the prelate and 6 other members. The members of the general council are elected by the members of the prelature every 3 years. The Opus Dei prelature has its own canonical status in the Catholic Church and is subject to the jurisdiction of the Holy See. The Opus Dei prelature is active in 82 countries. In 2013, there were about 89,000 members of the prelature, including about 4,000 priests. The apostolate of the Opus Dei prelature is the promotion of the sanctification of daily life, and the apostolate of the members of the prelature is the sharing of their faith with others and the witness of their Christian life. The Opus Dei prelature has been criticized by some, who accuse it of being secretive and elitist. However, the prelature has also been praised by many who see it as a powerful force for good in the world. There are, however, many tales of their involvement in assassinations and cover-ups against anything opposing the Catholic Church. So, you take your choice. This next society has entered culture in many ways, from cartoons to horror films. They are the Skull and Bones. The secret society is a subject of much controversy and speculation. Founded in 1832 at Yale University, the society is shrouded in mystery, and its members are sworn to secrecy. The society is said to be involved in everything from politics to the occult, and its members are rumored to be some of the most powerful people in the world. The Skull and Bones Society is said to be a meeting place for the elite. Its members are said to be the movers and shakers of the world, and the society is said to be involved in everything from politics to the occult. The society is said to be responsible for starting wars, assassinating world leaders, and even controlling the economy of the world. The Skull and Bones Society is said to be made up of some of the most powerful people in the world. Members of the society are rumored to include presidents, CEOs, and other influential people. The society is said to be incredibly wealthy, and its members are said to have a lot of power and influence. So basically, don't mess with them. This next society is very, very wealthy and powerful, and probably linked to all of the others in various ways. They are the Bilderberg Group. The Bilderberg Group, also known as the Bilderberg Club, is a secret society that meets annually to discuss the world's most pressing issues. The group is made up of about 120 to 150 political leaders and business executives from Europe and North America, who meet in private to discuss economic, military, and political issues. The group was founded in 1954 by Prince Bernhard of the Netherlands, and its first meeting was held in the Hotel de Bilderberg in Oosterbeek, Netherlands. The group takes its name from the hotel. The Bilderberg Group is a highly secretive organization, and its meetings are not open to the public or the media. The group's secrecy has led to much speculation about its purpose and activities. Some believe the group is a shadowy cabal that manipulates world events for its own benefit, while others believe it is simply a forum for discussing important issues. What is the Bilderberg Group's purpose? The Bilderberg Group's stated purpose is to foster dialogue between Europe and North America. The group's meetings are held in locations that alternate between Europe and North America, and the attendees are typically evenly split between the two continents. The group's discussions are held in strict confidentiality, and attendees are not allowed to take notes or recordings of the proceedings. This secrecy has led to speculation about the group's true purpose. What are the Bilderberg Group's activities? The Bilderberg Group's activities are shrouded in secrecy, but some information about the group's meetings and activities has been leaked to the public. The group typically meets for 3 days, and the meetings are closed to the public and the media. The attendees are typically drawn from the fields of politics, business, and academia, and the discussions are held in strict confidentiality. The topics of discussion at Bilderberg Group meetings have ranged from the global economy to the war in Iraq. In recent years, the group has also discussed the rise of China and India and the future of the European Union. What is the Bilderberg Group's influence? The Bilderberg Group's influence is a matter of debate. There is no doubt that the group's members are some of the most powerful people in the world. But whether or not the group actually wields power behind the scenes is a matter of conjecture, and yet pretty obvious as well. The Bilderberg Group's future is uncertain. The group's secrecy has led to increasing public scrutiny, and some believe the group's activities are becoming less relevant in the age of the internet and 24-hour news cycle. Nevertheless, it is unlikely that the Bilderberg Group will disappear anytime soon. Another very powerful group that also includes members of most of the other secret societies is the Trilateral Commission. The Trilateral Commission is a secret society that was founded in 1973. This organization is made up of elites from North America, Europe, and Asia, and its goal is supposedly to promote cooperation between these regions. While the Trilateral Commission claims to be a purely informational organization, many believe that it is actually a powerful and secret society that wields a great deal of influence in the world. The Trilateral Commission has been involved in a number of controversies throughout its history, with many believing that the organization is secretive and overly powerful. Similar to the Trilateral Commission, but founded much earlier, is the Council on Foreign Relations. The Council on Foreign Relations is a secret society that was founded in 1921. This organization is made up of some of the most powerful and influential people in the United States, and its goal is said to promote cooperation between the U.S. and the rest of the world. While the Council on Foreign Relations claims to be a purely informational organization, many believe it is actually a powerful and secret society that wields a great deal of influence in the world. The Council on Foreign Relations has been involved in a number of controversies throughout its history, and many believe that the organization is shrouded in authoritative mystery. Again, similar to the last few secret societies, the Bohemian Club has a great deal of influence. Is a secret society that was founded in 1872. This organization is made up of some of the most powerful and influential people in the United States, and its goal is apparently to promote the arts and literature. While the Bohemian Club claims to be a purely cultural organization, there are many skeletons in its closet. The biggest of all are, of course, the Freemasons. In 1717, 4 London lodges of stonemasons joined together to form the first Grand Lodge of England. This event is considered the founding of Freemasonry as an organization. The new Grand Lodge was open to men of all religions, and it soon became popular among the upper classes. Freemasonry spread to other countries, and by the early 1800s, there were lodges in most European countries and the United States. Masonry is based on the belief that all men are equal and that they should help each other. Freemasons use symbols and rituals to teach moral lessons. The most important symbol is the Masonic handshake, which shows that all Freemasons are brothers. There are many theories about the origins of Freemasonry. Some say that it is a direct descendant of the medieval stonemasons guild. Others believe that it was influenced by the Knights Templar, a religious order that was founded during the Crusades. Still others believe that Freemasonry was started by the ancient Egyptians or the Druids. Whatever its origins, Freemasonry is now a worldwide organization with millions of members. Freemasons play an important role in many charities, such as the Shriners Hospitals for Children. They also support education and provide scholarships for students. Since the early days of our republic, Freemasonry has been involved in the affairs of government at all levels. From the local level, where Freemasons have long been active in city and town councils, to the national level, where Freemasons have served as presidents, senators, and representatives. Freemasonry has been a part of the American political landscape. While Freemasonry is not a political organization and does not endorse any particular candidate or party, the principles of Freemasonry, such as brotherhood, equality, and justice, are consistent with the values upon which our government is founded. Freemasons have always been active in the civic life of our nation, and many of the founding fathers of the United States were Freemasons. Today, Freemasonry continues to be involved in the affairs of government at all levels. Freemasons can be found serving in public office at the local, state, and federal level. In addition, Freemasonry continues to support the principles of our government and works to ensure that those principles are upheld. So what do they believe? Freemasonry is a fraternal organization that traces its origins to the local fraternities of stonemasons, which from the end of the 14th century regulated the qualifications of stonemasons and their interaction with authorities and clients. The degrees of Freemasonry retain the 3 grades of medieval craft guilds, those of apprentice, journeyman or fellow craft, and master mason. The candidate of each degree is progressively taught the symbols and allegories of Freemasonry. The 3 degrees are offered by craft Freemasonry. Members of these organizations are known as Masons. There are additional degrees, which vary with locality and jurisdiction, and are usually administered by their own bodies. The basic local organizational unit of Freemasonry is the Lodge. The lodges are usually supervised and governed at the regional level, usually coterminous with either a state, province, or national border, by a Grand Lodge or Grand Orient. There is no international World Grand Lodge that supervises all of Freemasonry. Masonic symbolism is that which is used to illustrate the principles which Freemasonry espouses. Many of the symbols are drawn from those used in the medieval stonemasons guild, while others have been developed later. The symbolic content of Freemasonry has attracted considerable attention from both Masons and non-Masons, much of which has taken the form of criticism. The central motif of Freemasonry is the duality of good and evil. This is represented in the symbols of Freemasonry by the pillars of Jachin and Boaz, which stand at the entrance to every Masonic lodge. Jachin represents strength and firmness, while Boaz represents beauty and harmony. The 2 pillars are intended to remind Masons of the importance of striking a balance between these 2 principles in their own lives. Many of the symbols used in Freemasonry are common to other secret societies and mystery religions. These include the all-seeing eye, the pyramid, and the compass and square. Freemasonry also makes use of symbols that are specific to the organization, such as the Masonic apron and the gavel. The all-seeing eye is a symbol of the omniscience of God. It is often depicted in Masonic artwork as being surrounded by rays of light, and is sometimes referred to as the Eye of Providence. The all-seeing eye is found on the Great Seal of the United States and is also used on the reverse of the $1 bill. The pyramid is another common Masonic symbol. It is often depicted with the all-seeing eye at its apex and is said to represent the hierarchy of the steps leading up to God. The pyramid is also a symbol of the New World Order that Freemasonry is said to be working towards. The compass and square are 2 of the most important symbols in Freemasonry. The compass is said to represent the boundaries of a Mason's conduct, while the square is a symbol of morality. Together, these symbols remind Masons to always act with integrity and to uphold the highest ethical standard. The Masonic apron is perhaps the most distinctive of all Masonic symbols. It is an apron that is worn by Masons during the ceremonies of the organization. The apron is white and is said to represent the purity of a Mason's intentions. The apron is often decorated with various Masonic symbols, such as the all-seeing eye, the compass and square, and the letter G. The gavel is another important Masonic symbol. It is a tool that is used by Masons to call meetings to order and to signify the end of a meeting. The gavel is also a symbol of authority and is often used by the master of a lodge to remind Masons of their duty to obey the orders of their superior. Freemasonry is a society that is based on the principles of brotherhood, equality, and relief. Freemasonry teaches that all men are equal in the eyes of God, and that it is the duty of every Mason to help those in need. Freemasonry also teaches that through hard work and dedication, every Mason can make a contribution to the betterment of society. The Freemasons are a fraternity that has been shrouded in secrecy throughout the years. What are the Freemasons? What do they stand for? Are they a secret society? A religion? A political party? The Freemasons are all of these things, and yet they are none of these things. The Freemasons are a society of men who believe in the brotherhood of man and the fatherhood of God. They are a society of men who are dedicated to making the world a better place, and who believe that all men are equal in the eyes of God. The Freemasons are one of the oldest and most prestigious fraternities in the world. They have been in existence for centuries, and their membership has included some of the most famous and influential men in history. The Freemasons have always been a secretive society, and their rituals and beliefs have been the subject of much debate. They are strongly linked to the Illuminati. The Illuminati is a widely known secret society that is rumored to control the world. Many believe that the Illuminati is linked to the Freemasons, as both organizations share similar goals and values. While there is no concrete evidence linking the two groups, there are several theories that suggest a connection between the two. The most common theory is that the Illuminati is a spin-off of the Freemasons. This theory suggests that the Illuminati was founded by disgruntled Freemasons who were unhappy with the organization's strict rules and lack of transparency. While this theory is largely unproven, it is supported by the fact that many of the Illuminati's founding members were Freemasons. Another theory suggests that the Illuminati and Freemasons are both part of a larger secret society known as the New World Order. This theory suggests that the Illuminati and Freemasons are working together to control the world. This theory is supported by the fact that both groups share similar goals, such as world domination and the establishment of a new world order. Whether or not the Illuminati and Freemasons are linked is still up for debate. However, there are several theories that suggest a connection between the two groups. One of the symbols that connects many secret societies is the all-seeing eye. The all-seeing eye is a potent symbol with a long history of use in a variety of contexts. Though its original meaning is somewhat obscure, it has come to be associated with a number of different concepts, including truth, knowledge, and the divine. The all-seeing eye can be traced back to ancient Egypt, where it was associated with the sun god Ra. Ra was often depicted as a falcon-headed man with the sun disk resting on his head. His right eye was the sun, and his left eye was the moon. The Egyptians believed that Ra could see all that happened in the world, and his all-seeing eye was a symbol of his power. The all-seeing eye also has roots in Christianity. In the book of Revelation, John the Evangelist describes a vision of God as being with eyes that blaze like a furnace. This image of God as all-seeing and all-knowing is repeated throughout the Bible, and it helped to solidify the all-seeing eye as a symbol of the divine. The all-seeing eye has also been adopted by a number of secret societies and fraternal organizations. The most famous of these is the Freemasons, who use the all-seeing eye as a symbol of their belief in the omniscience of God. The all-seeing eye is also found on the back of the American $1 bill, where it is accompanied by the words Annuit Coeptis, which means he approves our undertaking. While the all-seeing eye has a long and varied history, its meaning is still open to interpretation. To some, it is a symbol of truth and knowledge. To others, it is a sign of the divine. Whatever its original meaning may have been, the all-seeing eye has taken on a life of its own, and it continues to be used in a variety of contexts today. The all-seeing eye can also be seen as a symbol of power and knowledge. Secret societies often use this symbol to represent their own power and knowledge. The all-seeing eye is also in art and literature. It is often used to represent the omniscience of God or the all-knowing nature of the universe. Of course, the fact that it is all-seeing indicates that they see all and control all. There is a lot of evidence to support the theory that secret societies control the world, from the way that governments are run to the way that the financial system works. It is clear that there is a hidden hand at work behind the scenes. One of the most obvious examples of this is the way that the world's financial system is controlled. A small group of banks and financial institutions have a disproportionate amount of power and influence. This is because they are the ones who control the flow of money and credit. They can make or break economies by manipulating the money supply. The way that governments are run also suggests that there is a hidden hand at work. In many countries, it is clear that the government is not really in control. Instead, it is controlled by special interests and powerful corporations. This is why governments often seem to be working against the public interest. There are also numerous examples of secret societies exerting influence over the world. The Illuminati is one of the most famous secret societies. This group is said to control many of the world's major institutions, including the financial system and the government. The evidence is clear. Secret societies control the world. They exert their influence through the financial system, the government, and other institutions. This control is often to the detriment of the general public. What will the future of secret societies look like? This is a question that has long been debated by historians, sociologists, and others interested in the topic. There are a number of different schools of thought on the matter, and no one can say for certain what the future holds. However, there are a few potential scenarios that seem plausible. One possibility is that secret societies will continue to exist in some form or another, They have existed for centuries, and there is no reason to believe that they will suddenly disappear. It is possible that they will become more sophisticated and better at hiding their activities, but they are likely to continue to operate in the shadows. Another possibility is that secret societies will be exposed and their activities will be made public. This could happen as a result of increased scrutiny from the media or law enforcement, or it could be the result of a member of a secret society spilling the beans. If this happens, it is possible that public opinion will turn against secret societies, and they will be forced to disband. A third possibility is that secret societies will evolve and change with the times. As society changes, so too will the needs of secret societies. They may adopt new methods of operation, or they may decide to focus on different goals. Whatever the case, it is possible that secret societies will adapt and survive into the future. Whatever the future holds, one thing is certain: secret societies will continue to fascinate us. They are a part of our history and our culture, and they are likely to remain so for many years to come. There are, of course, ways to recognize them, such as their symbols. The world is full of symbols, and many of these symbols have hidden meanings that only those in the know are privy to. Many of these symbols are associated with secret societies, and if you know how to read them, you can often identify when someone is a member of a secret society. Here are some of the most common symbols of secret societies and what they mean. The Eye of Providence is a symbol that is often associated with secret societies. It is a symbol of the all-seeing eye of God, and it is often used to represent the idea that God is watching over us and guiding us. This symbol is often found on the US $1 bill, and it is also used by the Freemasons. The pyramid is another common symbol of secret societies. It is often used to represent the hierarchy of a group, with the most powerful members at the top and the less powerful members at the bottom. The pyramid is also a symbol of strength and stability, and it is often used to represent the idea that a secret society is a powerful and influential force. The rose is a symbol of many things, but it is often used to represent the idea of secrecy. A rose that is closed is a symbol of something that is hidden, and a rose that is open is a symbol of something that is revealed. This symbol is often used by secret societies to represent the idea that they have secrets that they are keeping from the rest of the world. The anchor is a symbol of stability, and it is often used to represent the idea that a secret society is a reliable and trustworthy source of information. This symbol is often found on the flags of secret societies, and it is also used by the Freemasons. The skull and crossbones is a symbol that is often associated with death, but it is also a symbol of the secret society known as the Skull and Bones. This is a secret society at Yale University, and the symbol is used to represent the idea that the members of this society are elite and powerful. These are just a few of the many symbols that are associated with secret societies. If you know how to read them, you can often identify when someone is a member of a secret society. Secret societies have always been a part of human culture. They have been around for centuries, and their influence can be seen in many aspects of our lives. From the Freemasons to the Illuminati, these organizations have had a hand in shaping our world. Some believe that secret societies are a force for good, while others see them as a threat to democracy. Regardless of your opinion, it is undeniable that these organizations have had a significant impact on our history. It is likely that secret societies will continue to exist for centuries to come. Their influence can be seen in politics, business, and even pop culture. As long as there is something to hide, there will be a need for these organizations.